So we got ourselves another dusty, gross computer. I don't think this one's as bad as the previous ones, but this one is definitely by far and away a lot better quality of a computer. It's got a newer motherboard, 16 gigs of RAM, an AIO, but I mean, obviously the AIO is a little loose. We're gonna have to fix that up. But other than that, this is probably one of the better computers we have. It is very dusty. It definitely needs a tender, loving touch to it. But we are going to take this thing apart and see what we can do. There is one issue that I am seeing, obviously, when I was looking at the listing. He had a graphics card in it, but there is no longer any graphics card on here. So we're going to have to figure out something for that. I definitely think I've got something in store for it. So you are going to have to stick around for a little bit. Just a little bit. Enjoy the content and see what graphics card we are going to put in here. And then, like every time, we're going to do some video games. We'll benchmark it a little bit. There is one little secret that I've noticed on this. When I took the back panel off, it actually is running on a laptop hard drive. So we are going to have to put a different hard drive in there. I'll probably keep this one in there. You can use it as video storage and stuff like that. But they do run 25% slower usually than the typical 3.5 inch drive. But like always, if you can afford it, an SSD is definitely the way to go. This one doesn't have an SSD in it. It looks like he took one out maybe, but that's okay. We are going to get into this. I'm not going to take up much more of your time. I'm actually really, really excited to take this thing apart. So let's just go do that really fast. I got to get in really close for this. Thank you. I have to say thank you. Thank you so much for the support so far. 300 subscribers, and we've got 4 videos. We've been up for 3 weeks now. I couldn't be more happy or grateful for what you guys have done. And you guys will get to say that I was one of the first subscribers to a channel that is helping thousands of people, hopefully. I want to get to the point where this is a charitable business where we are providing people an outlet, something to take to school with them so they can study, so you guys can further your education or escape reality for a little while and play some games. It's dream come true for me. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and let's take this thing apart because I'm pretty excited to do that.
But it was always a start. Count a million reasons to keep you in my heart. Oh, go back in time. Oh, yeah. About to lose my mind. 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 I want you to know on the videos. Tears flowing and I'm sitting slow. Wishing it was this easy. Please rewind. I want you to know on the videos. The tears flowing and I'm slipping slow. Wishing it was this easy to push rewind. I want you to know on the videos. The tears flowing and I'm slipping slow. Wishing it was this easy to push rewind. Got me pacing left, right, backwards, forwards and back again. Stressing, I'm dancing. Got me pacing left, right, backwards, forwards and back again. Stressing, I'm back.
So like I said in the first video, we didn't get a graphics card with this computer. It was just the basic components, everything but the graphics card. I'm assuming that he probably had a graphics card that was halfway decent, and he was building a new computer and didn't give me one with this one. And that's okay, because that actually made the pickup a little cheaper. But we are going to be putting this RX 570 in there, this Sapphire RX 570. It's a little bit beefier of a card than any of the computers that we've done so far, but this is a little bit better of a system than the ones we've done so far. So we're going to give this one a decent upgrade to it. It should definitely help us perform in some of the higher quality games that are out these days. But it's clean, so I don't need to go ahead and clean this one. It's already been done. She's just ready to go in the system. So let's get it rigged up and let's finish installing everything. Finished the system. Everything in it is perfectly operational. It's running well. It boots. It's loaded straight into the Windows splash screen here. We're going to go ahead and I'll do a fresh install of Windows on here. And then on this computer, I've been a little lazy with the gameplay footage. I think I'm going to put some higher quality games and see what this computer can actually do, because I think that this computer we'll be able to play some of the more recent games. So give me a second, let's go load that up and I'll see you inside the computer in a second. So I know right now we're supposed to be showing gameplay footage. Unfortunately, I put some games on here and the CPU in this computer is just not going to cut it. It's an older Athlon. It's a decent processor. It works for anything you'd want to do except for like the newer games, the competitive titles that most people would want to play. So I did get in contact with somebody on Facebook Marketplace. He's selling I mean, you can find any CPU you want on Marketplace, but he is selling a third gen Ryzen 5, $40 or something like that. So I am gonna go get that. Unfortunately, he's not available for the next couple days to go get it. So I won't be able to pick it up in time for this video. So that is going to wrap up the video for Project Showoff. If you found this video enjoyable, you learned something from it, please consider subscribing, hit the bell notification, share it with your friends, like the video, do all the things that's going to make this video blow up a little bit more. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs. Once I get there, these computers, any of the computers that I clean, just like this one, I'm going to be giving them to subscribers of this channel, hopefully people who don't have computers that could find use in it, whether it's for video gaming, escaping reality for a little while, or going to school and to further their education. I am trying to build a company that provides computers that nobody wants anymore and gives them to people who could find a need for them by fixing them up, making them look pretty, and making them run. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you in the next video.